Hey guys, Romie here. So, Queen Sugar's back already. This is still season 2, episode 9. Yet do I marvel. So, the episode starts off with, yeah, I know, people are like, for Ralph Angel. So, 2 times for Kofi. Because, you know, the women go cuckoo over him. So, always shout. Good for him. Alright, actually, I may even put it. No, I'm not going to put it. No, I'm not doing that. It's going to be there anyway. And so he's walking, having this nice stroll with Darla. And remember, he proposed to Darla at the end of, the first half of the season. So they're there. It looks like at the college campus. They're kind of reminiscing about everything and where their lives are now. Darla is admitting that she would have loved to finish college. Because remember, here's how the story goes. She was in college. She met Ralph Angel while she was... The reason why he felt bad, but she's like, no, I still would want to be with you on Being Blue. The reason why she said all of that was because she was in college. She met Ralph Angel, and they started hanging out. Her grades, all of that started to slip. Then he got arrested. Then she got hooked on drugs. She got pregnant. He got arrested. She got hooked on drugs. And now we're at right now. So there's a lot of negativity in the past, and I'm sure that also deal with the fact why I don't think she's talked to her parents in a long time. Now, we see Charlie. Charlie's still rocking the natural. The news about her divorce has made public headlines. We even see Gail King talking about it, so shout out to Oprah, shout out to Gail. And Gail brought up, well, Miss Marlone, she went and got her divorce from her superstar ex-husband. It was just a very tumultuous and public, essentially breaking up of a marriage. Guess who comes over? Because the news is official, Remy. Remy's over there. And, okay, we can talk about the business for 2.5 seconds, but what matters most is that now she's legally divorced. They can go and figure out what they want to do moving forward, and that's nice. I want to see them win. But I feel like Charlie's going to sabotage this. I don't know why. Anyway, it's Nova. Was it her birthday? No, it wasn't her birthday, but he got her a present. And who am I saying? Robert. Robert got her a present. Mr. Dubois, as I call him. I like their relationship. I do. I just feel like something's going to happen. I don't know why. I just feel like something's going to happen. Nova's reading her story that she did about Zika. Remember when she was talking those Room of Elitists and how she was trying to bring up the fact that, with all of that moisture and it bringing, of course, bugs and mosquitoes and all of that, ones containing the Zika virus, it's just a breeding ground. So it made headlines, and it sounds like they're actually going to do something about it. So she's really enthused. He's proud of her. She's proud of him. Their relationship's great. Why is it that I was looking, I said, oh my God. So Aunt Vi, we see Aunt Vi, she's getting her hair done, and her hairstylist noticed that, honey, are you okay? Is everything good? Because it's just kind of falling out in clumps back here. She said, oh no, it's just stress. Are you sure? Is something you want to talk about? I said, no, it's stress. We know it's more than stress. We know she is sick. She know that she's one of those that she's really gonna take it to her grave. And it's sad. Charlie is just having a nice little moment with her boyfriend. Yes, I'm calling Remy her boyfriend. It's raining, so he's holding the umbrella for her. They're walking, just having a nice conversation about kind of how everything's happened so far. They even have a little kiss. It's nice. And I thought that for some reason paparazzi were going to be all over. I don't know why. I know she's not famous, but I don't know why. She gets a phone call, and it's from her mother. Her mother is coming here, and she doesn't know how to feel about it. She doesn't know what to do, because she thought, okay, she's going to have to go and see her mother soon. So it's like, all right, I'll go and see you soon. No, it was, I'm coming here in about a day, in 12 hours, get together. Hollywood, he's working, and they kept showing this company sign. I said, I don't know what company that is, but I feel like it's for the enemy. I already knew something told me it's for the enemy. It's for the enemy. It's for the enemy. Hollywood's there. He's essentially almost like a foreman kind of like the boss of people, or a supervisor, I should, or yeah, maybe it's more so like a supervisor. And there's this new guy who was also a rig worker, and he appreciates the fact that, oh, someone else who understands that, you know, doing all that hard work and, you know, being treated like crap. I'm just glad that there's someone else who has my back. Charlie, there's an issue. So this next scene was amazing. The way how they shot that scene, I was looking like, because it was focused on this, you know, this more mature, you know, nicely dressed black woman. I said, oh, I want that to be Charlie's mom so bad, but I know it's not. Where's the white woman? Where is she? So then, and then it even made it seem like she was still going to meet her anyway. But the camera panned out, and we saw her bougie and uppity as ever. I said, I don't know what her name is. I don't care. I don't like her. I don't think that she's a bad person, but my spirit don't take her. It doesn't. She's there. She's looking at Charlie. It's like, oh, hey, what's good? What's going on? Why are you still here? Why didn't you hook up with someone else? What's really good? And her mom gives this excuse about, oh, honey, I'm so sorry. You know, I really just had to help my friend out. She was going through a divorce, and I just felt like I really need to be there for her. I'm thinking, oh, so is that code for your friend is rich and there's some business opportunity, and that's why you wanted to go and be up under her? Because there's no other way, rhyme, or reason for you to go and be there by your friend's side through that tumultuous divorce when your daughter is having a very public divorce and you're nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. She has to rely on her other side of her family who really has her. Trash. So while that was going on, Micah comes in, and thankfully that breaks things up. So, you know, when the grandkid comes in, it calms things down for a moment. Now, we hear this heated discussion going back and forth between Nova and, what's her name? It's not Charmaine. Chantel? Maybe? Remember her, was it really her girlfriend or just her girl who was a friend and they slept around from time to time? It was her potential bae. Yeah, potential bae's pissed because she feels like, why'd you go and put that story out there about the Zika when you're just trying to scare people in the Ninth Ward instead of, you didn't really educate people. All you did was scare them, and you didn't do it. And I feel like she was just trying to say the way that you did it wasn't the right way. But my whole thing is, the story needs to be put out there. So everyone's always going to complain about how you did something. Was the intent positive? Was the delivery the best? Maybe not. But so she's going in on her like that. And it's like, what about your police brutality? What are your Black Lives Matter stuff? Why are you? It just feels like you're going for clickbait and all this stuff. In comes Mr. Dubois. He said, oh, hey, what's going on? What's good? He knows that something's going on. So he's trying to diffuse the situation. She's over it. She says, I know who you are. And she walks out. And then we see them, you know, at their laptops. And he's just trying to make sure that Nova knows that she did the right thing, as in Nova did the right thing with the story, and you're focused on what matters most. If the people here that you're trying to aid get sick and die off, then it doesn't really matter now, does it? As far as if you're still also trying to promote everything else, the Black Lives and incarceration, if they're all dead, who are you caping for? Dead people. I mean, that's my mantra. There's multiple angles. Hollywood's still talking to this guy, and the guy was just saying, you know, it's hard, just trying to get an opportunity where I can. Hollywood said, actually, I've been getting some opportunities. I've been turning them down. He looked at him like, what's wrong with you? We don't do that over here. What? In comes the Landons, and I knew I spelt bull. I knew it. I knew that there was something just wrong. So Royal and Sons, a.k.a. Partial Landings Incorporated, was there. It was like, oh, you boys doing the great old job. Oh, and he sent, they like officially gave Hollywood a supervisor-esque role. And the other guy was like, oh, yeah, it's cool, that's great. Hollywood's saying, I'll have to think about it. Now, again, this episode, Hollywood doesn't discuss what's going on with anyone else or where the opportunity is coming from. Because he knows that, those people are seedy and dirty and low down and grimy. But my other side is take their money, invest it into the farm. Oh God, what if it's some dumb stipulation where, oh, you use money that you earned from this corporation, so we own part? I don't know. Things are weird nowadays. Back at the farmhouse, Blue, he's there and he's doing this family tree. So Archangel's gonna have to go and get some pictures of his mother, of course, a picture of his father, and then it goes to and mommy. So that's Darla. So what about grandma and grandpa, papa on your side? Well, they're Claire and Maury. I'm making up names, people. And they're so-and-so years old. And you could tell that Darla was just loathing verbalizing this. But as for her son, he should ideally know both sides of his family. They got off topic with that because she's going to go and get some pictures. The pictures will be old because we know she hasn't talked to them in a while. They let him know, though, that, Daddy asked Mommy if he would marry him, and Mommy said yes. So he was so happy because he was like, wait a minute, so you two going to be together forever? I said, yeah, they going to be together forever. Yes, right. Now, back at Nova's, Mr. Dubois comes in from a run. Next thing we know, we hear the doorbell ring, and it's Darla. No, I think it was just Blue and Ralph Angel, yeah. And so then Blue quickly jumps the gun and says, Darla, that Mommy and Daddy, they're getting married. And he was just like, she said, what? Congratulations. And it wasn't in a bad way. It was a very like, oh my God, really? My little brother, you be responsible. That's all we ever wanted. You're making an honest woman that she's making an honest man. And they embraced. And it was a real hug. Because they are family. And I loved it. And wait, what was the other thing? Oh yeah, they saw a picture of their mother, and Blue was saying how, wow, it looks like, Auntie Nova. And Ralph Angel said, yeah, yes she does. Absolutely. Now, speaking of bubbles, correct me if I'm wrong, but did Ernest divorce, Ralph Angel and Nova's mom to get with Charlie's mom? Is that what happened? Or is she just the other woman, period? Like, how'd that whole scenario come about? Because I'm trying to remember and I just can't. Or if they fully explained. Maybe it's because they never fully explained it. But anywho, they get to her house. Her mother is nitpicking, so we know exactly where she got it from. She's like, oh, this rustic. No, we need to fix this, fix that, do this and that. And then the mom starts saying, so what's going on with your love life? Are you really going to stay here? Are you really going to go? Is this really enough for you? Is this really good enough for you? That's what she was really saying. Because the mother thinks this stuff is cute, this stuff is quaint, but you want bigger things. You want a man who, you're so beautiful, and I love this hair. Yeah, you're so beautiful. You can go out there and get any other sports player and do this. I'm thinking, wow, so you're borderline pimping out your daughter. I know you don't see it that way, but that's how it's coming across, and I'm disgusted. Disgusted. So then, but I was a little surprised that she actually liked the hair. But then again, it's her daughter. She probably likes the fact that she's seeing her, because Charlie had to let her know, I'm actually happy. I'm actually good. I actually feel like me. I actually feel comfortable. I feel like I belong. She didn't say all of that, but that's what she was thinking. Now, Auntie Vi, she's there. She got the high yellow looking nice. The inspector was astonished. He said, you just need to sign the dotted lines and we'll be good. She said, you know what? I'll go and send you home with some pie. Now, her eyesight is going. So now, first her hair. Now her eyesight. He looked at her like, are you okay? She said, oh, yeah, sure. Just point again to where I need to sign. I said, oh God, no, 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 please don't let it be. No, 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 no. So we're not going to speak that into existence. The new guy there is talking to Hollywood, and again is trying to figure out, like, why aren't you just really thrilled about this opportunity? Like, why aren't you just taking it? If I was me, I would take it quickly. Did I say how I didn't appreciate when the owners came there and were like, good job, boys. These boys don't really... I get it. It's a phrase. I don't like the phrase. Because especially when it's anyone black. Good job, boys. Boys. Actually, that's not true. It's not because he's black. It's because I know who they are. And he's probably closer to their age than they even realize. And they're calling him boy. They are. If it was someone else, I'd be okay with it. But not them. Back at Davis's place, Mike is there, and Davis needs no. So Micah, when are we going to tell your mother? What do you mean? When are we going to tell your mother? I don't understand why we even tell her. I mean, she doesn't even want to care about that stuff. She's just focused on the positive. How good are things going in school and my relationship and all this stuff. She's supposed to hear positive stuff. She can't handle all this stuff. Davis said, oh, hold up. Hold up. Don't ever discount your mother like that for a second. Because Mike even went further and said, well, you know what? If she really cared, why didn't she go and work things out and just stick it out with you and work the hard stuff? They said, I royally hurt your mother. I screwed things up. I did that to the point where she doesn't want to be with me. That is not her fault. That's not her cross to bear. It is on me. It is all me. So don't you ever think your mother doesn't want to hear anything about you, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. As long as it has to do with you, she wants to know about it, and she should know about it. I said, Davis, you better be a decent father right now. You better be. He needs it. Nika needs it, and he deserves it. He's a child. He deserves to have decent parents. Ooh. Back at the factory again. Charlie's mother's there like, oh, girl, are you sure about this? What's good? And then they meet Remy. And that's when Charlie's mother went, oh, so you're the one that got my daughter in this business. Oh, yeah, I was just assisting her. It's like, oh, now were you? She knew from that instant. So this is really why you want to stay here. So this is why you're not trying to look for another. Okay, I got it. I'll back off. I'm sorry. That's not what she did, but that might as well have been what she did. Because that's what I was getting from her. That's all I was getting from her. And now we see Charlie in this next moment, even though things weren't great with her mother. She's just laying out her full frustrations. She's trying to figure out why is it that she comes here and she's still trying to run my life. She's still saying what's good and what's not good enough for me. I'm actually happy. I'm doing well. And all this woman cares about is status symbol. And it's just the stuff that I had to deal with when I was younger. And then that's all interrupted because she gets a phone call. A phone call from who? From Davis. Why? Because Micah. And Davis doesn't say what happened over the phone, obviously, but he just made it sure that she understood that it's a real problem. We see Robert, he's talking to this kid, and the parent letting him know that, okay, the kid does not have Zika. She was afraid because she saw the news and she didn't want him to come outside. Said, look, make sure he's sprayed. Make sure that, wherever you are, if you can help it, that the water levels kept to a minimum. The distilled water, the water that's just outside, not really going anywhere, because that does attract mosquitoes. And you're all good. And he did such a good job, with the child. And I'm thinking, oh Lord, Nova, she's starting to feel something. Next thing we know, we see Darla and Ralph Angel. They're at Aunt Vi's house. And they were like, oh, do you want me to babysit? We love you, but we can't do that right now. She said, no, it doesn't have to do with that. She said, wait, you're not trying to freeload? What do you want? We's going to get married. Hollywood's like, yes, congratulations, giving them the biggest hugs. And Aunt Vi had that look of, you realize marriage is forever. You realize you have to take this seriously. You realize that you have to go into it thinking, do that do you part. She's like, yes, I know. And we're ready. And we're doing so good. You know, Darla's 2 years sober. Ralph Angel is stable with job and all of that. She said, that's my point. You know, maybe she should take smaller steps. You've been taking steps to get to this point. She said, no, sometimes you just have to leap. Leap of faith and, you know, sit together and work things out. And I said, she said, I know that's right. I said, I know that's right. But then on Vi, because now it's not, you know, Miss Viola, it's Aunt Vi. I want to see your parents. Darla got mute. She got mute real quick. Charlie finally finds out what happened, and as to be expected, she's freaking out because she's like, we have to do something. We can't let them get away with this. We'll get lawyers. We'll get this and that. I was like, wait. No. That's just what I want to tell you because I don't want this to happen. It happened. I just want to move on. And Davis had to be like, Charlie, our focus is Micah. He's the one that went through this. We can't go and just act on, just hold on. So then, you know, she called herself and she should say, like, I'm so sorry. Because we knew she would blame herself. Because remember, she brought him down here. And Charlie's the type where she'll go and just burden herself and worry herself to death. And especially with her child, her flesh and blood, her only, that makes it even worse. But apparently they threw a going away party for Ralph Angel and Darla. They were surprised. They were really happy. Everyone was there. Really. With the exception of like Micah and Davis and them and Mr. Dubois, who actually calls and says, by the way, but Charlie was there to support her brother. And I thought that was, and Darla. And I thought that was really decent, especially since what's going on with her family. Jeez, her other, immediate family. Nova gets a call. And it's from Robert. Robert says, I have a 7-figure deal to help with the 9th ward and the Zika issue or potential Zika issue. She said, that's my baby. That's right. He said, you know what? This shows that what you're doing is right. You're doing the right thing. Hollywood and Remy wanted to take Ralph Angel out on the town, get him to the strip joint. Nova said, you're not bringing my brother down there. Not even doing that. We're not playing those type of games. Nova finds out from Charlie that what happened to Micah because she knew that there was something wrong. Hollywood, reassures Aunt Vi that money won't be an issue because he's thinking about taking this new business, this new offer as the head foreman at, the rig, whatever, in town. And she was like, really? Yeah, I have to be here to support you with whatever's going on. Whatever is going on. Darla is going through it because they've come a long way. So Aunt Vi just appreciates where Darla is now with handling Blue, with all of it. And again, brings up the whole parents thing. So then Darla calls her parents and tells them that everything's good. Blue's 6 now. And I've been sober for 2 years. She's getting married to the father of her son. And things are going well, hope to hear from you. And it was really sad because she's going through it right now. She's going through it right now. The last scene had to do with Charlie. Charlie was with her mother. Charlie was letting her mom know, let her mom know with the whole Micah thing. And then, Charlie was blaming herself. Her mom said, you can't control that. It's not your fault. And she said, no. I know this area. I brought him here. I didn't teach him the ropes, how it is to be in the South, to be black, to be rich, to be any of that here. I just wanted to go and fix things. I just drung him from one area to the next. And I didn't prepare him, And it's just like, you don't understand. I feel like I belong here. I loved being here. When I went back home with you, I always felt like I had to be a different version of myself. I felt like I couldn't be black. I had to be something different because it wasn't acceptable, and not because directly of you. I just never felt that way. She's like, why are you telling me that? Because I'm not black? Yes! There's a difference. Culturally. Come on now. So then her mother, realizes, baby, I got you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry how all this panned out. Aunt Vi's at the doctor's, and that's how the episode ends. Lord, I hope Aunt Vi's okay. I know. Obviously, we know something. It's just a matter of what it is. And I like that Charlie finally, let it be known. I knew it. I knew Charlie had identity issue. I always knew it. Always knew it. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back tonight. No, technically tomorrow. You know how to cook these videos.